let's get going here. Outer Wilds Part 2. We're 2 hours 22 minutes into this one. I'm not sure what to even call a death or a save in this game, because a death is a save, but it's not really a death. Aliens, man. So I'm not gonna worry about that. I guess I could be counting how many cycles are in the game. All right, this track is no good. It's making me think I'm having audio issues. So yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that. Yeah, tracking one or the other, maybe. I don't know. I think it's a little late now to do that. So I'm just not gonna bother. I'm just not gonna bother. Yeah, quitting. Well, the language that the game uses is when you go to quit, it says reset cycle and exit to menu is what it says. It specifically says reset cycle. So I guess that's how the game explains it, I guess. PSP size VOD Vastas player him. I could do that, I guess. That's just an FFmpeg command away. I probably not, no. Unless you plan to put it on a PSP and take a picture of it, I guess. I don't know. Probably not. You'll have to transcode that yourself. I know Handbrake has presets for that, so that's up to you, I guess. So the reason why I was concerned about having spicy KFC for dinner is because I got this thing set up here. I got the old VR headset set up. So Outer Wilds has a VR mod for it. It's not official. It's made by a third-party like community developer, but it is really well done. Because Outer Wilds actually has mod support built into it, and it's got a fairly robust modding community, which for a game like this, that's wild. Outer Wilds, you could say, but it does. So I tried it out earlier today. I think I might be able to do it. If I start to get like sick or nauseous or whatever, I'll just take it off and we'll go back to playing it in normal mode. But I can still make progress in VR mode though, so that's what I want to give it a try. Let's see, before we get into it, as always, because of the way this game is, if this is your first time tuning into Outer Wilds, if you like mystery puzzle type games, and if this game interests you at all, I highly suggest you do not watch, because you want to go into this game as spoiler-free as possible. Okay? So just be forewarned. Anything that you see me doing in this game could potentially be a spoiler, and anything that I mentioned in the last 5 minutes could be a spoiler. So keep that in mind. If you ever plan to play this game yourself casually, do not watch. Just go play Outer Wilds yourself. You're welcome. The other thing, if you want to discuss Outer Wilds in chat, please make use of the spoiler function in Discord. So if you want to say something spoilery in the Discord chat, make sure to use /spoiler and then your message, or put the two pipe characters on the end of your message, and it will look like this blacked out bar for everybody that doesn't click on it. And for me, I won't be able to see it or hear it if you do it like that. The key for that is that on a North American keyboard. Where it is on other keyboards, I have no idea. This also works for images, so if you want to hide a sweet image, that's how it will look. So please do that as courtesy to me and other people who do not want to be spoiled on the Outer Wilds here. And yeah, so I'll be playing this on this is a Pimax 5K Plus. It's got super wide FOV. Like, it's the lenses are enormous on this thing. I'll be playing this in 60 hertz mode, so it won't be an ideal VR experience, but it will be good enough for what this game is. Yeah, the game doesn't officially support VR. It uses something called No My VR. It's a community mod for the game, and you'll see when we get into it. Like, it might as well be a native implementation. It's so good. It's so good. How do I like the headset? I love it. Like, I have very little bad to say about this other than it's physically huge. So, yes, I do wear my glasses with the VR headset on. The glasses that I have are, they have kind of a low profile. They're flat across the front, and they sit close to my eyes. So they actually work just fine with any headset that I've ever used. So, my particular glasses, no problem with the headset, but as always, your mileage may vary. Okay, let's get into this here. So I gotta do a bunch of crap to get the game booted. So I gotta turn on my controllers. Okay, and you'll actually be able to see what the controllers are doing when we're in the game. They'll be in the bottom right of the screen. Do this. Okay, launching game. All right, just making sure that this is all good. Starts, okay. Hey, there we go. All right, get my cursor off the screen. Let's go. Okay. We should be getting audio here. Yep. All right, let me turn off. Where is it? That one. There we go. Okay. So I'll still be able to read chat and hear chat in my headset, so don't worry about that. And if you mark your messages as spoilers in the Discord thing, it won't be spoiling me. Okay. Let's take off my hat. So, oh, it took me out of full screen here. So let me know if the game kicks itself out of full screen at any point, because I won't be able to tell. So make sure to let me know. Yeah, that's a lot of wobble because I haven't put on the headset yet. Okay, and you should be able to see what my hands are doing. Like if I do that, that should be showing up on the bottom right. Okay, let's go. All right, right hand B button, wake up. Okay. Well, I have to physically look up now to see the the probe ship up there. Okay, so we got my sweet alien hands here. The analog sticks move around. It's actually a little choppy right now. Right hand down to this, and then I can physically aim this. And then that. For whatever reason, you can't use your left hand to grab stuff off your utility belt. You have to use your right hand, and it's kind of awkward to reach the translator. But most importantly, we can do this. Achievement unlocked. Carcinogens. Oh, okay. I didn't do that before. Now this is VR gaming here. Beautiful. All right, and then dialogue works pretty much the same. Yep, these are Mouse, all right. Okay. Man, this is really choppy for some reason. Yeah, the way the camera is set up is a little not great. Like, I think it's using the left eye only. All right, so there's It's a lot easier to do this. Yes. They are... I am also an Elamau. Yeah, the FOV is also weird in VR mode too. So I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of this. I just wanted to show what this looks like in VR. Especially because this is being so choppy right now for me, which is not great in VR, it turns out. Okay, so the cool thing about doing this in VR is that when we were in just regular gameplay mode, the camera was just locked straight forward like this. This is all I could see, really. But in VR, I could do this and look down at like the landing camera. And there's the landing camera. It's operating, but I can still look around. So if we do that and lift off, the landing camera is still going. So it's the two analog sticks and the triggers. So rather than having to keep switching cameras, I can just do this and crash. Yeah, it cuts off the stuff over there. Yeah, I know. That's kind of a weird bummer with the way the cameras work in this. So yeah, probably gonna switch back over to regular view for this. I never noticed that this guy has a plank for a leg. This is something I did notice till I was in VR here. And then the cool thing about this, my helmet sideways, yeah. All right, so if I shoot this and then take pictures, the pictures are attached to the back of the probe gun, which I think that's pretty neat. So instead of like taking up the whole side of the screen, you can just physically move it around. All right, Tree Scout. Let go, put it back. And then dialogue looks like this. Uh-huh. What are you still doing here? Saw something crash. Is that a dark bramble seed? Timber hearth. Put down roots in a hurry. Sure. We've already talked to this guy before. Scout launcher. Yep, we did that. And then movement. Movements like that. So you, the controls are different whether or not you're gripping on the controller or not. And it's a little awkward, especially with the index controller here, because it's really hard not to grip the controller. Alright, so if we get up in 0G here. Here. And then just, oh geez. And then this is where things get a little motion sicky. When you gotta do stuff like this. Oh geez. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's our ship. There's the space. Yeah, this is where the regret over having a bunch of spicy chicken for dinner comes in. Oh boy. Though, for what it's worth, the frame rate is much better out here than on the planet. Okay. And then the computer looks a little different in this. Instead of it filling up the whole thing, it's you can like do this and boop 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 boop. Though that doesn't do a whole lot. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is do this. I know, right? Okay. So we're gonna do this. and go back to playing this in non-VR mode. Okay. Let me take a minute here to get this put away. Well, I quit the game. I am back on the main menu. There we go. Is headset heavy? It's heavier than the Quest was. Heavier than the Quest. But not by like a lot. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, that's what that looked like. Like the lightest headset that I have is my my Vive is the lightest one. And then the Quest is a little heavier than that. And then the Pimax is heavier than all of those just because there's a lot of stuff inside of it. Okay. I own... Let me disable the mods here. I own a Quest 1, a... Is this still in VR mode? Oh, I got exit VR mode. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's get back into it here. Okay. Get my cameras back on. Let me list the cameras here in a second. Or list my headsets. So I own a Quest 1, a Vive, a first gen Vive, the Pimax 5K, let's see. I bought a PSVR today. That's coming in the mail. Ooh, the FOV. Oh god. Okay. Okay. What? Excuse me? Alright, what if we put that on default? Okay, that's looking more like it now. Okay. Oh man. That mod kind of screwed things up. But yeah, there's lots of PSVR games that I want to play. So I figured it was time to get one, especially since I got a PS5. Okay, so as far as things to investigate, Dark Bramble Seed. Yeah, I have a spreadsheet of all the PSVR games that that exist, and I marked the ones that are actually good. Repaired a satellite, so we did that. What is this? Oh, you can track things. Eye signal, Eskers growing crop of trees. Yeah. Lunar lookout did that. Okay. All right, let's go to rumor mode here. So I think if it has a mark like that on it, then there's still stuff to do. More to explore here. Okay. And that probably has to do with this. The probe tracking module is missing. First to see the coordinates or the eye of the universe. Okay. All right, so let's mark location on HUD. Oh, sick. It just automatically marks. Cool. Okay. Let's go there again. And yeah, Sony actually announced today that later in the month, I think on the 26th or so, they're going to be making available a bunch of games free for a while. Including like 5 PSVR games. So that was kind of like the push I needed for, okay, I should just get a PSVR. Okay, so this thing, there we go. Do that, and then match velocity. Okay. So I didn't check the other parts of this. Oh, geez. The other parts to this thing that are floating around. I bought Control on Steam, and I also have Xbox, Xbox, whatever it is, like Game Pass. Oh, geez, that just dumps me right in front of this thing. Okay. All right. I really wish the flashlight in this game was a little stronger. Okay. I guess I should investigate these other things there. Though I'm not sure that my jetpack has enough jetpack juice in it. But yeah, like Astrobot Rescue Mission, that's one of the ones that I would like to do. RE7, Ace Combat 7, which I still haven't played yet. Though I haven't played most of these combat games. Let's see. Iron Man VR, Farpoint. And there's, I think there's like 10 of them that I marked down on my my spreadsheet. Okay. That's a quick way to get into here. I don't remember entering this thing this way. I guess this is the airlock. Yeah, so I've definitely been here before. So... And this was the launch module. And this one was intact, and it had the intact computer in it. And then this one is probe control, I think. Yeah, control, and then that one's probe. And then that one you had to get to from the other side. Ooh, wait. This is free floating now. Ooh, wait. Oh. Did my ship break it? I don't remember that doing that. So there's that one, and then this. Oh, this is okay. This is the one where you have to get in through the other side. And then it was missing. I was missing a one of those shiny control balls. One of these. So if I had one of those and I brought it back to the other area, then I should be able to do things. So this I already saw. If you do this, it puts a thing above you. It shows you the... I'm not sure what this is showing me now. And then this I've already read. So... And this I've already read. And that thing. So if I had one of these and brought it to the other... area, then I should be able to interact with the computer in the other part of the ship. But I don't have one of those. So maybe whatever the game says that I'm missing, it's attached to like the pieces that are just free floating of the mouth of the cannon, I guess. Yeah, that thing. See, like in VR, I could just look left or right and be able to see, like, okay, that's where that thing is. Okay. I don't see anything to interact with on this thing. I'm looking for blue things, I guess, because that's the alien writing. I don't see anything. Okay, so what about this one? That almost crashed right into me. Yeah, I don't see anything here either. So, what I'm gonna assume then is that I am missing... It's gotta be because I'm missing the glowy ball thing. Either that, or I should be on the lookout for one of these things. Though actually, this looks a lot like the escape pod. Because clearly it's missing one here. So maybe it's also orbiting this planet. Not really seeing anything though. Okay, so we've kind of wrapped around already. Wait, unless it's this. What is this? Oh god, that's the planet. Oh shit! There's an actual planet here. Oh shit! Yo, I had no idea. I thought it was just a gas giant that you'd be crushed or something. Okay. Okay, let's just park here. All right, this is fine. This neighborhood looks good enough. We can just... Yep, right there. Perfect. Excellent. All right, ship. Don't wash out to sea. Okay, which way is up? Wait a second. What? Huh? I am stuck to the floor. Okay. What in the hell's... Come on, game. Alright, I guess they really want you to use these. Okay. We gotta scroll over here. Zip. Finish building the orbital probe cannon. Or descend in orbit. For assembly, we did that. Next step, send privet up to the cannon, install the probe tracking. Friends here at the construction... Oh, this must be the construction yard. Okay. Cannon may or may not succeed. Are you going gelatinous on us? Sure. Over half as gooey as them together. You launch me from the probe cannon. Okay. And then my brother wants to launch the probe as power as possible. The cannon would break under the strain. Well, that's what it did. Propose to give them slightly lower maximum power. Okay. Sure. Oh, gravity is double here. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Why it was so hard to move around over here. Okay. Oh, this is probably where I was supposed to land. Whoops. Alright, hopefully my ship is still accessible. But I have a feeling the sun's about to explode anyways, so whatever. Alright, ship's still there. So there's something over there. I'm also almost out of fuel. Hey, Zalthar. The one major... Okay, we made two discoveries this stream so far. One, the VR mod for this game, as cool as it is, does not stream very well. And then two, the giant green planet with the probe thing orbiting around it, you can actually land on the planet, which is where I currently am. So that's the only thing that's gone on since I started the stream. Alright, what's over here? A toaster. Yeah, it maybe something about my setup makes it not work well. Bad news. Orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Pulling my locomotive limb here. Wish they had. Orbital probe cannons on hiatus. Return from the cannon. Remain at the construction yard. Update. Join you. I hope I don't have to remember all of these Alamau names. "14 minutes. 6 long-range probes successfully launched." Okay. I wonder if that updates. 26 seconds. Okay. Interesting. So that doesn't keep up a live count. Okay, so that's... Oh, this is on the probe. What's going on? Where'd gravity go? Where'd gravity go? Is that the sun exploding? There's the probe cannon. There's those. Whoa. Nothing behind here? No. I'm not sure what... Maybe that was one of those big tornadoes rolling through here, maybe? There's something down there. Oh, great. There's something... No, that's where I came from. I have a feeling the sun's about to explode. Alright, I want to see what's down below. Oh, that's the core of the planet. Well, because it is about to explode every time. Alright, so there's a really strong current down there. Okay. How deep can my ship go? This is probably going to end poorly, but... I'm curious what that is. Okay, so this is just rapidly moving me. Okay. Alright, so we got some... Ooh, there's a fire over here. What is all this then? So we still have the double gravity going on. Oh, hey. Where's solo launch? Uh-huh. Like, keep dying repeatedly. That's pretty weird. Yep. I bet you, have you died lately, or is it just me? Me too, we're in a time loop. Huh. Time loop makes sense, okay. Taking it pretty well. Sure. Never been in a time loop before. Alright. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell the time's gone weird. Tried radioing and asking if they died too. They thought I was being metaphorical. I tell Mortals about the time loop they never remember by the next one. Don't realize anything's different. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. That happens to us as well. Related to the big stone Nomai statue found on one of the other islands. Okay, and then that statue is brought back to the forest world. And we came into contact with the two. Looking at it, statue opens its eyes, started glowing, replayed memories. Yep, that happened to me. That just must have something to do with why we're the only ones in the time loop. Okay. Find out anything new about it, let me know. That's what's new. Let's talk about me. How's space treating me? I found something. Never mind. Okay. Cool, great. Watch the cyclone. I'm assuming this little island is safe from cyclones. Where should I explore here? That storm is getting very close. Have you been to Statue Island? With the glowing... What in the fuck? Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Ghost matter detected. I got spooked to death. Alright, well the sun didn't explode this time at least. Spooky ghost got me. Huh. Okay, I guess I'm going back down there. Alright. Let's see what the old ship computer has to say about all that. Okay, so we found the construction yard. Here's the island. Statue Island we have not found yet. There's more things in the construction yard, apparently. Sure. Alright, I guess we're heading back there. Alright. So I probably want to keep exploring. Okay. So there's likely... Alright. Through the atmosphere. Okay. So here's island where dude was. So let's get another look at this place. Alright. So spooky ghost cave over here is a bad time. We need to stay away from this. Ghost matter. But those just look like the little dark bramble crystals that just happen to be lining that. Like maybe you can get through there if you're in 0G, maybe. Like when the island gets tossed up in the air, then. Huh. What's up with this planet? I know, right? Giant steep, massive, mostly water. Strong current, waves below. Yeah, I saw that. Couldn't get past the current. Me neither. Landmass is 4 of them. We want that Nomai statue on the beach. Cyclones. Try to land in water. Okay, where's the ship? Good question. His ship might have been tossed into space. Okay. Oh, there's the other end of Spooky Ghost. Wait a second. It's not giving me the ghost warning here. Okay. What if I scout launcher this? So that must be the Spooky Ghost? So that's where my ship is. So it's like the Spooky Ghost matter is right in the center of this. Huh. I don't know what to make of that. Okay. So I think that means my thinking about going into that tunnel in 0G probably not going to do much because there's not much in that tunnel. Unidentified signal. I don't know what it means by that. I think that's just that there's a fellow Alamau nearby. Because it's always said that when I'm near another Alamau. Okay, let's go check out that other island that was going this way, I want to say. Hello, hello, hello. There's your ship. I don't see any reason to interact with this other than it just being there. Now what is this? This looks like an area I haven't been to before. And I'm assuming that those big blue landing pads, those keep your ship from being just yeeted off the island. Okay. Statue Workshop. Okay. So this is... Oh, yeah, this thing. Okay. So that's where they make those. Okay. Sure. Man, this game in gravity. Okay, and this is a tornado safety zone. Hey, Death Gucci. Okay, there's something down there. Does want me to launch a scout? Sure, I can launch a scout, but to what end game? All right. Can test the memory statues tonight. Be dangerous. Can come. We didn't use the door and snuck in the other way. What's not to do that? Only want to see the test 2. Huge risk. So let's see a later test. Okay, so it sounds like there's a secret entrance to something or other. That looks like it's coming right for this area. Yep, it is. Oh, God. Yep. I took a physics right to the face. Oh, man. And I could have made that, too, but I got stuck on the stairs. Oh, boy. All right. Off to there again. Man, this game's so neat. Okay. So this is also new. And this looks like it's one of those bramble deals. Oh, spooky ghost matter nearby. Well, okay, this is fine. So a fear of heights, Alamau's, ghost matter. Okay, so they clearly, maybe those things are the ghost matter. Where's my ship? I don't think I'm getting that back anytime soon. Okay. I think the gravity is geez. Okay. Let's do that. This is not a good position to be in. All right. We just got to do that. I'm not going to spend all day trying to get back on my ship. Okay, let's try that again. Very important. Man, today's expedition's not going so well. They're on a hard drive and on Twitter, but currently not publicly accessible. I can make them publicly accessible though, but they're pretty much just posted on Twitter. If you're looking for one in particular, just do a Twitter search for my handle and then previously and then whatever game. Oh, Sonoma Boneworks? Yeah, I think I put all of those on Twitter. So yeah, just link them. Some of those tweets at the previouslys. Okay, so we've already been here. And then There should be another little island. There's the ship. Okay. I believe that's the island that that I wanted to explore. So we'll wait for that to come down eventually. And not the bramble one. Okay, so the bramble one was underwater. There it is. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, so this was the statue workshop. Oh man, I hope I can get to safety before the next one hits. Maybe I should just go hang out by the tornado shelter here. Okay, so it was in here. That told me about the alternate entrance to something. Shit. I'm forgetting the gravity is so high here. Any tornadoes nearby? I don't see any. Okay. What's up here? Alright, so we got a Stussy over here. And I can't just hop over the wall. Welcome to Giant's Deep. I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop below inside the island. That's it? That's the whole message? Okay. Great. So there's no glowy ball here. There is one of those knowledge things, but I don't know how to activate that. Okay. Alright. So I've got to somehow get into the workshop, which is directly below me. Like, can I see? I don't see anything over there. I don't know if that's where I came from. I think it is. Nothing in the trees, it looks like. That sounds like trouble. Okay. No? Not trouble. Okay. So that's where the ship is. Let me read this note again. Gonna test the memory. Okay, testing statues. If we don't use the door, snuck in the other way. Test 2. Okay. I have a feeling the other way might reference, like... like maybe I have to fly my ship underneath the island? Either that, or I have to do it on foot while the island is in the air. So here's the workshop. I have a feeling I'm about to get wrecked here. I have a strong suspicion I am about to get wrecked here. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Get in the ship. Get in the ship. Take off. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. So there's the island. Yes, I can go underneath the island. Okay. Exit ship to repair. Okay, this is fine. We'll just park here. Park here and repair our ship. Perfect. Beautiful. Nope. Okay. Perfect. That worked out. That worked out great. Yep, we nailed it. Okay. My ship is a little banged up, but it'll be fine. Okay. Yarrow, kindly step back. Statue will choose whoever's in closest proximity. Okay. With eyes open, statue is paired with Daz. Daz's statue will record his memories, send them to the Ash Twin Project. Okay. Coordinate sculpting. I've done install for successful pairing. Each statue will send a single nomized memories or storage unit within the Ash Twin. Go to the mask, the statue's counterpart. Send those memories back to the nomai. Okay. So we are paired with the statue on the forest planet, and the other guy on this planet is paired with the statue that's just embedded in the beach. I think I passed by it earlier. Okay. So that answers that. Neat. I'm not sure what the purpose of regular photo mode is. Like maybe you're looking for spooky ghosts or something. I don't know. So far, not been a use that I've been able to see. Installed the masts inside the Ash Twin project. Look beautiful. Comforting to know statues will not pair unless the project succeeds. Activate once the project succeeds. Safety measure. Statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will. If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. Thought of that, profoundly horrific fates. Okay. So there's the spooky masks again. So the spooky masks are activated. I'm assuming one of those is me, one of those is other guy on the island, and then there's a third one. Hmm. Okay. I'm not sure what to make of that, though. I'm not sure what the existence of a third mask bearer has to do with anything. Okay. That's how you get into there. I've been there, right? Hmm. Exactly. Yeah, so there's definitely something over there. So I think I gotta float over there. Yeah, there's definitely writing over there. Maybe I can land my ship over there though. Rather than having to wait for to be yeeted. Alright, let's give this a try. Exit to oh god. My ship's damaged. Shit. Oh, man. Alright, ship. Ship, I want to fix you. You're gonna have to work with me here, though, buddy. Okay. I think my best bet is going to be waiting to be yeeted then. Because I'm not even seeing prompts for me to repair this. So it was the hull and the fuel tank, according to the computer. Okay, well that's definitely the thing. We're about to be yeeted, so let's just do this. Okay. All right. Oh shit, we need a thing, maybe. Okay. All right, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. We did it. Curious, sending beings' memories back in time, sending the being itself back in time. Examples of my memories back in time, is that the same as me sending back me back in time? Imagine the two different actions. Wouldn't both actions effectively be the same? This is getting a little philosophical here now. Suppose a time was being rewritten. I believe that is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. Isn't the end result identical in either case? Okay. So all of that was just for some philosophy, I guess? Like, I guess I could take the scroll, but I didn't see any where to use a scroll elsewhere. I'm trying to think. Like anywhere else on the island. And I don't think so. Oh, I can't take off either. Well, yep. Alamau philosophy. I'm weighing my options here. If I should just hit the start button and go back to the main menu. Because I can't easily just kill my character here. Like unless I just waited for another tornado to yeet me into the ground. Because I can't repair my ship. The repair point's up there, and there's double gravity right now, and that's the highest I can get. I don't want to lose potential. Okay, let me check the computer, and then. Okay, we did that. Did that. That connects to Ash Twin. Okay, this says there's nothing else to find here. Okay, so we have explored that fully. Okay, that's explored fully. So everything with the orange asterisk, there's more stuff to see. So that construction yard, still more stuff to find there. Ocean depths. Yeah, and there's no way to that. Okay. So I'm going to do this. And then hopefully that kept all my progress I just made. It'll be easy enough to check. Okay. Oh, also, I was reviewing footage of part 1 of this. And I'm pretty sure I stumbled across that quantum moon just randomly on my first flight I took. Because I came across a moon, this like blue moon, that was orbiting this planet that wasn't listed on the map or anything. So I think I randomly came across like some hidden thing that I had no idea was a hidden thing at the time. So it wasn't that. It was like somewhere around here. Yeah, this thing right here. Whatever this is. What is this? Is this the quantum moon? Because I tried landing on it, I think. And it just didn't do anything. What the hell? Like, what? What even is this? What? What the hell's going on? Maybe I gotta... Maybe I have to... Alright, so we're gonna get in orbit of this thing. Alright, so we're gonna match velocity with this thing. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh. What? Yo. What? Oh yeah. We'll check the log here. Also, this. Okay. All right, this is fine. we just ended up on this other planet now. Everything's good. Perfect. Yeah, we stuck the landing. Rumor mode. Yes. So we didn't lose our progress here. Okay, let's see how bad our ship is messed up. Our ship is fine. All right. Beautiful. Okay. So, back to not that, because that thing is just oh man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that thing. And then the interlopers over there. I'm not sure what the deal with that thing is either. The last time I tried to get close to the interloper, I just kind of ran into it. Oh, why is it? Oh. All right, let's go check out this thing. Anything cool on this? My corpse is what's cool on it. Boy, am I glad I'm not keeping track of deaths. Okay. This is fine. Okay. All right, back to this planet. Giant's Deep. One of these days I'll learn the names of these planets. Okay, so according to the computer, the construction yard had some stuff that I have not found yet. So I think that was on the northern half of the planet. So there's the dark bramble. That is the statue island. I don't know if... So the dude said that there were 4 islands here. Okay, this is the construction yard. The dude said there were 4 islands here. I don't know if the Bramble Island counts. Okay, so I've definitely been here. I did this, and I read this. This, I don't remember being here last time I was here. Finished building it. Yeah, we saw that. Yep, construction yard. Gelatinous. Yep. Probe cannon. Okay. So we saw that. I went over there as well. I'm not sure what else is over here. So we did this. I read this already because this said 2 minutes 59 seconds ago. Okay, so this does actually give us the current time. Okay, and this is what the probe control room looked like. 'Cause I remember that. And then this definitely red. Probe cannon, proposed fire source. Yeah, pulling the limb, construction yard, responsibility. Yeah, so we did that. Kind of wish there were a better audio cue when we're about to be yeeted. Like maybe you can tell from how angry the sea is. Okay, anything down here that I missed? Okay, this looks potentially promising. That sounds like we're about to be yeeted. But there's not much I can do about this now. Oh, yep. Yep, we're being yeeted. Okay. Let's land in the water, I guess. Pretty sure I explored over here already, because this is where I landed. Ooh, there's something blue over there, though. This I did not explore. Okay, Brittle Hollow projection. And we need to bring that over to... Okay, this is what I missed for sure. Okay, found it. Now I just need to make it over to there again. Okay. This is what I missed. Lifting the orbital probe components into orbital assembly, one somehow sank down beneath the continent. Beneath the current. Oh, the current. Okay. Convinced me to try to recreate the phenomenon itself with other parts. Very curious. How could something pass through the current? Okay. Gratitude for interesting question. Spire constructed a model of the giant's deep here at the Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Okay. How so? Unable to grasp the projection pull. If I visit the observatory, would you explain? I don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole. The trailhead starts at Brittle Hollow's equator. Oh, God. Sink straight to the core. Okay. And then does this do anything else? So that's what the lab looks like. Okay, so they recreated that in the lab. So we need to get here eventually. Okay. All right, back to the ship. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, especially because that Brittle Hollow is a big area too. So, great. Okay. Hopefully my ship computer says I found everything here now. Okay, I probably did. Ocean current, Southern Observatory. Okay. Fertile Hollow, South Pole. Oh, I did hear about this before, apparently. So there's island, ocean depths, construction yard. So it seems like there's still an island that I haven't encountered yet. So this island, Statue Island, so that's 2 islands. The construction yard is 3. And then I don't know if the Bramble Island counts or not. So this is Dude Bros Island again. I guess I can ask him. I found something. I reached the inside of Statue Island. Okay. The mic created the head statues to record memories. I could see them doing that. What's it for? Some sort of thing. The statues are recording our memories. One on the beach looked at me funny. Okay. Where should I explore? Seeing a bright flash in the sky at every loop. Something's happening. Okay, I know about that. Statue Island, I have been there, yes. On the beach on Statue Island, glowy business. When the glowy business happened. Okay, I've been there. Where else should I go? Okay, he just tells me more about Statue Island. What's up with the planet? Eat mostly water, current. Yeah, we know that. Landmass is 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with that statue. So, there's 5 islands? I don't know what to make of that. So that's the Bramble thing. That's filled with spooky ghosts that I can't get near to. This is Statue Island. This is... what is this? That's the construction yard. And then back to Dubro Island. Okay, so we'll head this way then. That is Statue Island. So there's a big cyclone here. What if I drop into this from above? Straight in from the pole, like this. What does this do? Okay, we almost run into that. Neat. Okay. So there's whatever this is on the pole. Alright, son, please don't explode while I'm exploring this. Okay, so there's a big landmass on the pole, the North Pole. Okay. trees detected. Huh. Well, I think at the very least we're going to be safe from cyclones here. So that's good. I get the feeling I should have parked my ship at the top of this tower. Because I have a feeling walking this is going to take too long. Okay, so we do have an elevator. You're welcome in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Okay. Maybe this tower can tell me about that stupid moon. Yeah. Enter this place without friends, however. There are lessons to learn for yourself. Okay. So these are ramble things? Okay. So there's no sound coming from over there. I guess I'm supposed to just jump in there? Eh. Whoa, wait a second, what? There was a thing there, and now there... Oh. Seek the wandering arch. Perfect. Alright. Bro. Okay. We did it. Sawed it. That looks like it's going to... Island shard. Quantum fluctuations. Okay. Alright. So we got changed frequency now. Okay. Okay, neat. Oh my god. Observing an image of a quantum object, these are the same. This thing isn't quantum, though. Alright, surely this arch is still there. Okay. Arch? So once I observe the arch, it's going to... It's going to warp back somewhere else, so I need to not observe it. And then fall into the... Shit. Okay, so if it's not there, then it's going to be on this one. On this side. What the fuck? All right. Surely it's over here. So we're going to not observe this arch that is right here. This arch that is right here. Fucking hell. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. All right, and then it... I don't know if there's a pattern to this arch. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm doing this right. If I need to be completely turned around or if I have to scout launcher. Okay, maybe this calls for scout launcher. Okay, so according to the scout launcher, okay. So according to the scout launcher, it is off to the left. So if I keep observing it... Okay. Okay. I think this is how you're supposed to solve this. Okay. Hey. So that's... Okay. So I think that teaches you how to deal with the quantum moon then? Probably? Yeah, but I didn't make the connection there that the observing thing, I thought it was me just pointing the camera at it, but it's pointing my other camera at it. The scout camera. That connection I didn't make. Arc and the crystal do not naturally meet. Arch and crystal. Okay. No. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. No! Shit. Okay. So I need to reposition the camera, the probe camera, once I get that over to... Okay. I need to put the camera right there again. This... That's probably the sun exploding. Okay. But it's alright. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Okay. Okay, well the the sun is exploding anyway. I'm not sure if there's anything else for me in that tower. I guess maybe the ship's log will tell me. There's got to be something at the bottom of that. Okay. Oh. Yep. There's still stuff there. Okay. I guess that's where we're heading. There might be something at the South Pole, too, now. Now that I think about it. Because then it would be 5 land masses. And there's the quantum moon. All right. All right, quantum moon. I know what your deal is now. Okay. So we're observing it with our scout. And then, yep, we crash into it. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Sure. Recall the rule of the sixth location. You've recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. So that's... Okay, so that's the Tower of Quantum Trials. That looks like it's something above a black hole. So that's the hollow planet is what that is. And this is the sixth location. And then this quantum entanglement. This doesn't look like anything that I've seen yet. Huh. And I'm not sure what this thing is. Huh. So... Oh, fuck. So that's probably the only thing on this moon. Okay, this must be one of the other Alamaus. The spooky skeleton of it. And that's at the South Pole. Oh, there's something down there. Oh, this is my ship. Okay, so here's the rest of my ship. Just kinda... Yep. I guess once you're on this planet, you're just here forever. Okay. I'm here after watching a Wander the Sky so long, about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. Okay. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. Remainder of the way on foot. Don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Understand the bear no ill will. The nurse says it is. I am ready. Okay. Okay, I am at the orbital cannon? Southern Observer. Oh. So we're underneath the planet right now. We're in Brittle Hollow. Okay, where else can this take me? Okay, if I do middle one again, doesn't do anything. Okay. One on the right. Nothing. On the left. Just eats me into space? Alright, one on the right. center one again? Okay, that warps you back to the Southern Observatory. Okay. I think I want to make the most out of my visit here then, because it's probably not easy to get here. I have a feeling this place probably falls apart. Crossroads. Oh, that's a marker for the road to the Southern Observatory. Okay, call the shuttle home. Activate gravity cannon. Alright, activate the gravity cannon. Sure. Oh, geez. Well, bye, shuttle. So that's what that does. And then that warps the shuttle back. Okay. Got it. I wish I knew how to activate those things. That must be the observatory. And gravity is still a thing right now. So this was the crossroads. And the observatory was at the southern, the South Pole. Let's see, that looks like something over there. So I've already come across a village of sorts that was like suspended underneath the crust of the planet. That's looking promising over there. Okay. I hear banjo. Read notes, okay. Deeply unpleasant. Part to focus on. Get back up on the path. Make sure there's something. Hanging City north of here. East is Gravity Cannon. We went there. Testing oxygen from below. Okay. Refill tank. Hanging City. Okay. Where's that banjo? Directly below me. Okay. Okay. So there's probably another one of those gravity lifts downwards. Gravity cannon. I don't want to just blindly drop. Gravity crystal workshop above. Oh, great. Bridge got wrecked here. Well, all right. Found banjo guy. Oh, you launched? That's great. Great job. Ian's been out here a while. This is Brutal Hollow. Probably knew that. Lots of history here. What are you doing here? Here's the Hanging City. See by four eyes. Alien race lived in the solar system long before us. Only. Probably heard the others say it. I'm afraid of space. I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. Okay. Gauging stability of the ground with the scout. Stay here till you're ready. Okay. I learned something. Oh, cool. Found the escape pod on Brutal Hollow. Okay. The might probably came here from outside the solar system. Kind of trouble. Where'd it launch from? Amazing discovery. Learned something, saw the old settlement. So that's much farther up on the crust. Constantly bombarded with meteors. Never mind. Where should I explore? Where shouldn't you explore? Most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City just to the north. We went there already, I think. Big dome to the South Pole called Southern Observatory. Can't get inside from the surface. Like the rest of the Nomai structures here, probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck. What are you doing out here, archaeologist? Brutal Hollow's rich with Nomai history. Treasure trove. Any questions? Yeah. Okay. Alright. I found Banjo Guy. Does that count? Oh, that doesn't use up the tank. Interesting. Yeah, so it looks like after a certain period of time in this, once this planet starts breaking apart too much, then not much you can do. Tower of Quantum Knowledge to the west. Okay. Tower of Quantum Knowledge, which is different from the other Tower of Quantum something. So this is probably where we learn about entanglement. Okay. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. You're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. Ascend these stairs and obtain the last knowledge. Oh, I already figured that out, game. Unless there's more to it than meets the eye. I guess the ship's computer can tell me if there's more to it. Rather than have A. Lamaus tell me. Southern Observatory. Ooh, I was probably supposed to walk in there from the inside. This is probably not the way to do this. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Okay. Yeah, you're probably supposed to. Trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander freely. No one witnesses disturbing behavior. I implore you, record it. Maybe they're quantum trees. Matter in this area moving eerie way. Rock is unusual. Possesses color and texture never seen. We must study it. Sure. Bloom's right, the trees do move. Okay. Pretty sure that just means quantum. Quantum trees. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, this is the thing. Shard of rock is the reason there's quantum stuff. Okay. Only other object with deserved displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. Okay, figured that out. Strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere in Brutal Hollow. Quantum shards from the wandering moon. Okay. Unique signals coming from the shard from the wandering moon sounds the same. Heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and Hourglass Twins. Okay. Oh, Well. Not like I had a ship anyways. So what is this? Is this the shuttle? Or is this... Oh, this might be the probe control thing. This is new. Welcome to White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, this warp tower can return you to Brittle Hull. Oh, okay. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. Tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower's aligned with the astral body. So he's standing on the warp platform. Okay, I remember this. Look up while it's rotating. Alignment happens. Okay. Okay. Astraltron projection. Is there a... I don't know what that did. That did something somewhere. Okay. Oh. All right. Hey, neat. Cool. Oh, hey, now this thing is doing the thing. Charge, step onto... Oh, these are for warp pads. Okay, that's what those are for. All right, so now I gotta find a pad to put this on somewhere. There we go, this will do. Okay. I mean, I've reviewed the records you sent. Show no my arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing White Hole. This one I've already read, I think. Testing same every time someone warps, yeah. Minuscule, yes. I remember reading this one before. So this high energy lab, yes. I distinctly remember already reading this. And then what does this show? But that's weird because I don't remember that station I was just on before, but apparently I was on that station before. Well, I think the problem here... Okay, so this is that planet that has the sandstorm. Okay, so we can warp back to this. And I'm unsure what that what does that do? Nothing, apparently. Well, I'm not sure what else I can do here without access to a ship. Oh, that is Brittle Hollow. Okay. So this is the big empty planet. Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't kill you. Got it. So it seems the quantum tower is something that I'll need to investigate. And I'm not sure what the best way to get to that is. That sun looks very close to exploding. Okay. I don't think there's much else I can do at this point. So we will do that to get our ship back. Zoom expedition. Please load game. Hello? Okay. Worrying me there for a second. Okay. All right. I got to step away for a little bit here. I'll be back. Back to it. All right. So let's see what has updated on our ship. I have a feeling what I'm going to be doing here is crashing into the quantum moon again. Like, maybe you can safely land on it. I don't know. Because that... Yeah, I unlocked all sorts of stuff. Yeah, the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, I think, is where I wanted to go. Look at all this shit. Okay. Quantum Shard. Oh, the Tower of Trials. I still haven't finished that either. I should do that. I should do that first and finish that. I got sidetracked by Quantum Moon. Quite smashing indeed. Because, like, if I go to the planet that's crumbling apart, the parts that I need to get to are only accessible from beneath the crust. And I'm not sure this early in the sequence here if I can even physically do that without warping to there from behind the planet. Oh shit, this is not the North Pole. There it is. Okay. I think this should do it. This should get me in there. Oh, I wonder if I could just fly through that big cyclone. That'd be a lot easier if I could just do this. Okay, it won't let me. You have to go in from the top. There we go. Yep. Almost. Dang it. Okay. And is there anything... Oh, geez. On top of the tower. Doesn't look like it. Okay. All right. Back to Quantum Tower again. I'm assuming there's nothing else really here other than the tower. All right. So now that I know how to do this, ostensibly, we'll see if I can actually do it in practice. And I'm not sure what the game means by quantum entanglement and why that would be the precursor to the moon, the quantum moon. Because that quantum entanglement is two things that if you move one, it moves the other. I'm pretty sure what that is. Sure. Actually, I wonder if just taking a picture. Oh, you don't have to use the scout. You could just... Ah. Okay. And that makes that easier to do the... Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot easier than using the launch a scout thing. Okay, is there any scannable things in here? Okay. It's the last one, but we made it harder. Okay. Oh, this, okay. I want there to be one a little higher up. Or is there that as far down as they go? Okay, so what if we observe this one like that and then do this? Oh, fuck. Okay. That's too far away still. Okay. And then I want to go below there like that. And then launch the scout over to there. I think that's observing both of them. Okay, so there's me. It's observing both of them. Okay. All right. That one you do need the launch scouter. And now I'm on the wrong... Okay, no, we're good. Okay. I did it, I think. And yeah, those are the Alamaus. Offer our congratulations. You learned the world quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your pilgrimage. Okay. I'm not sure oh, okay. Ship log updated. Great. So you probably needed to do that in order to unlock progression for something. So even though we technically know the secret to quantum, and then this takes us to, yep, there. Okay, Exactly what I thought. Okay. So the next question is then, is if there is anything in the southern pole of this planet. Was this not going to update? Okay. So we were there. Okay, so that no longer... Okay. Quantum Moon, map mode. So we're in Giant's Deep right now. Ocean depths. So there's... The Alamaus figured out a way to get to the depths of the ocean, but they left that particular memo in the Southern Observatory, which is in Brittle Hollow. Okay, so we're gonna take off from here into space. We're going to fly this way, go back in the atmosphere, and see if there's similarly a big cyclone hiding the South Pole. So there's Dude Bro's hideout. Yes, but I'm not sure if this is the same thing. I might have just completely wrapped around. This appears to be the same thing. Yes, okay. So there's only the one thing at the North Pole of that. So far, the only unexplained thing for this planet now is how to get to the core of the planet, which I don't know yet. Okay, so one area that I haven't gone to at all yet is this Dark Bramble. Oh geez. Gravity. So let's go there and see what's up. I think I've gotten close to there before and it looked like just a planet that exploded. But beyond that, I haven't seen much of Dark Bramble. So there's Harmonica. And no quantum. Okay. What's the scout looking like here? So it looks like you can go inside. Oh, that's the thing that where that seed went. When I shot a probe into that seed. So it looks like Dark Bramble is it's a portal. And I'm not sure my ship can fit into there. I think this is an on-foot journey. Well, maybe I can make this fit. Okay, I guess I'll head to the red one. My scout eventually hit something solid. I wonder if these warp me to other seeds. Hello? Hello. I'll be leaving now. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll be dead. Okay. Yeah. Well, I remember seeing those things. I keep getting killed by ghost matter. Okay. Not if you use your scout to detect it, you won't, you dumb idiot. You think I made that just so you can make little pictures of trees? Multiple uses. You do know you can use it as a light source. Stars above. What, the scout? Okay, so ghosts are afraid of scouts? Apparently. Huh. I don't think those things are spooky. No, if you want spooky stuff like that, something like Subnautica, the stuff in that, now that stuff is spooky. These things are just like, yeah. Oh no. It's like dying in an adventure game. Okay, so knowing what I know now... yeah, I could totally see that for Subnautica. Okay, so knowing what I know now about spooky ghosts... I want to head back to the island over here, where the dude was. Would you like? Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much Subnautica. By the way, Subnautica is one of the free games that Sony's given away in a week on PlayStation. And if you don't have a PS4 or PS5, I think you can just sign up for a PlayStation Store account and then just put them on your account. And then whenever you get a PlayStation, they'll just be there on your account. Or you could never get a PlayStation and you'll just have an account with a bunch of games on it that you'll never play. Just like most people with their Steam accounts. Got this whole account, not playing any actual games on it. Okay, so we're looking for Dude Bro Island, which is here. All right, so we need to test this ghost scaring tech. All right. According to Dude, hazard is what that says. It can be, I guess. Vitals critical. Okay. So we can get closer to the ghost? with our light on the scouter, but okay, maybe this guy can tell us more about spooky ghosts now. Keep getting killed by ghosts. Not if you use your scout to detect it. Well, okay. So maybe that doesn't make you invulnerable to ghosts. It just tells you when there's a hazard nearby, which your helmet tells you anyway. So I don't know. This doesn't make sense to me. All right, hold on. Back down the planet. Rumor mode. So we're still missing... There's more to explore at the probe cannon. And I'm pretty sure it's because I'm missing the tracking module. Receive data. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module will be the first to see the coordinates of the universe. Probe tracking module is marked as missing. And it might be in the ocean. Another possibility inside the seed. Southern Observatory. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's pointing to the Southern Observatory, so I should probably head there. Another possibility is on the sun. Which sun's going to be that way? So there's a thing orbiting the sun, close to the surface of it. That sure looks like some sort of Nomai thing. But it's just going way too fast for me to keep up with it. That thing. Right there, that. So whatever that is. Ooh, I'm not sure if that's... Okay, never mind. No, it's not. I thought for a second that was in geosynchronous with this. But that doesn't appear to be the case. Okay. What I'm actually going to do here, I'm going to do this. So what I want to do here is I want to go back to the quantum moon, and if I reset this, the quantum moon should be in a easier to find location. So we will take a photo of the quantum moon to keep it in place. I will try to land on it, but I have a feeling I won't be able to. Scout launcher. Ooh, there's no photo mode for scout launcher, so I have to just kind of do it. So that appears to be the quantum moon. Okay. All right, quantum moon. Okay. We didn't completely eat shit this time. All right. That went much better this time. Okay. You just gotta not come in at 1 billion miles an hour. And we're at the southern hemisphere. Okay. So the shuttle for this dude should be... Oh, geez. Don't leave the atmosphere. Okay. I wonder what's through this. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This is fine. We will keep this here. I guess I haven't fully explored the quantum moon yet. Wait, this is just this again. And this I've definitely been to before. This is the gravity cannon? Yeah, this tells you about those things. So yeah, we know about those. So where's the shuttle again? So that's that. That's this. There it is. Okay. Into the shuttle. So yeah, I'm wondering if there's something inside of that that whirlwind at the North Pole. Okay, so this takes us to the inside of the planet here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we want to try and make it to, yeah, Southern Observatory this way. So follow this best we can down to the observatory. Okay. And gotta be quick about it before the planet falls apart around us. I think it's down there is where it is, because that's where a bunch of paths converge. I don't know if I was supposed to... Shit. I was supposed to probably... Okay. You know, it's gonna be easier to just do this. Oh, man. I was probably supposed to jetpack out of that gravity thing into the one of the ones below me. Dang it. Okay. All right. Same drill. We're going to the quantum moon, which should be over by the big green planet. Unless it isn't. And of course it isn't. There it is. I must say, the quantum stuff in this is really neat. There's also something over there, apparently. Let's... Alright, hold on. What's this? You did not need simultaneously. See what you did there. I feel like I'm almost getting to the point where it's like I'm running out of things to discover. It's kind of La Milana all over again. Where it's like I don't know what even is this guiding me to? What even... This is Voyager, I guess. This is just an Easter egg. The backer satellite.
Like a dirty shirt in the wash.
Okay. Sure.
Dirty shirt in the wash.
All right.
Like a dirty shirt in the wash.
Neat. Okay.
Like a dirty shirt in the wash.
All right. Well, I gotta do this again. It's better than Shenmue 3's Kickstarter stuff, at least. It's a low bar to clear, but they managed to do it. Oh, man. That's just gonna bother me forever. The last boss of Shenmue 3 being Kickstarter backers. Oh, man. Why? Shovel Knight did that too. I don't think it quite did it as amazingly as Shenmue 3 did, though. If I had to guess. Did they look as out of place as all of Shenmue 3's backer stuff did? There it is. Alright, that appears to be the strat for finding Quantum Moon, is just spin around until you find it. So I can't just try landing on the North Pole of this, because it always puts you at the South Pole. Wait a second. This put me... This did not put me at the South Pole. Or this is a different quantum. Because the other one was like this sweet beach. Uh-oh. Oh, geez. Well. That solves that problem, I guess. That's... Huh. Okay, there's Quantum Moon. I can't take a picture of it here. I know, this Quantum Moon is just like Troll City. No, and then it's gone again. Alright. Quantum Moon Quest 2021. Again. There it is. Okay. Maybe I should try and land on the North Pole of it. Okay. North Pole going to be up here. Oh. Nope, no, 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 no. Retrieve scout. Take picture. Okay. All right. We set down like right here-ish. So now we're on the ocean one again. And then there's a signal nearby. Quantum moon, yeah. All right, so we'll pin that in place there. I can't remember if there was a another Outer Wilds person here. Okay, I also want to try walking into this and see what happens. Okay, it just blows me away. Okay. What if I... No. Okay. All right. So back to going to the southern observatory again. Do this. Drop down on the pad. Go this way. Okay. This time. Southern Observatory. Let's go. So we want this in the up position. And then I probably want to go to the left one. So if I drop out here, okay. All right, that's what I did wrong last time. Okay. It looks like I want to go this way and then this way. Okay. And I think I want to boost up. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Okay. And now we're at the South Pole. So I think it's that down there. Okay. I don't know what I should be aiming for here. I see things like that down there, but there's also a black hole down there. Anything over here? Not really. There's stuff down there too. Like maybe there was another set of stuff. Dang. Something up there. Okay. I'm pretty sure I just have to jump from here and land past the Oh, there's these here. Okay. I did not even see these. Okay. This way. Trees. Now what? So that's his black hole down there. I don't... Surely this doesn't expect me to climb this. So there's a building over there. This can't be intended. Okay. There's a thing over there. Okay, so we got some gravity things that I can use to walk on here. Okay. Ghost matter. Oh, shit. So there's just ghost matter everywhere here. Surface integrity 100%. Photo mode. All right, so we got spooky ghosts. I wonder if I can just hop over it. If that's what you're supposed to do. Or hop over to there and then hop back, hop around it. There's no spooky ghosts over there. Okay. This is so sketchy. All right. Okay. And then so there's spooky ghosts. And then I got to get back over to there. That's probably what I want to aim for. Okay. Oh my god, this is harrowing. So then over to there. Okay. Up over to here. So now what? Now where am I? What is the point? What's the point of this? I don't see any purple lights over here. Like maybe I was too slow? Like that looks like something over there, but that's so far away. What the fuck? And I can't just drop down because there's nothing down there. Yo, what's the point? It looked like there's something over down here, but this is... Yeah. What the fuck? Alright, let me check my computer log. Maybe that's got something. Oh, Just got a bad text message. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't see anything. Old settlement, escape pods. So there was escape pods in the... embedded in the surface of that planet that's breaking apart. Escape pod 1, and we haven't fully explored escape pod 1. So let's go to the surface of the planet that's breaking up. Okay, so there's one of them. And I think my ship will be safe here. Because I know the planet kind of blows up around this. Oh, I didn't translate this. Everyone unharmed. No one was badly injured. Pod 2 or 3. Continue calling him. Who's approaching? Okay, this I have read. This isn't... That one's not new. I'm not sure I went inside the escape pod, though. Pod 1, vessel's been mortally injured. Okay. Watching pod 321. Collision imminent. Okay. Well. Well, rip that. Okay. Where's my ship again? Okay. See if that was it for the escape pod. It'd be nice if this like zoomed in on anything. So is this. Okay, escape pod 1. It looks like we've seen everything there is to see from that one. Old sediment, there's still stuff there. Okay. The murals, I saw those. Escape pod 2. Hourglass Twins. Oh, that's a completely different planet with that escape pod. And then one of them never made it out of Dark Bramble. Okay. Well, that's understandable because Dark Bramble's a little scary. And oh boy. In some really depressing text messages. Well, I guess I can go to that hanging city. Because they were... Yeah, if I take those down, those eventually lead down to the... the city here. Alright, so there's the settlement. Don't wander far. Temporary settlement. I'm not sure if like clearly I missed something. So I know I've been in that one over there. This... Oh, that I can... Okay, that's a gravity thing. New less temporary shelter. Stay close to the escape pod. Come to save us. Ice signal called us. Wise point. Moving to the northern glacier. And that's what we should do. Migrate to the northern glacier. Gravity crystals. The crust. Okay. So this is how they migrated to the other parts of the area. And I'm sure these fall away not long after the planet starts breaking up. Yep. Fuck. Seriously? I had to say something, didn't I? God damn it. Okay, so that's... oh man. Well, let's see if my log says that I found everything in the settlement. I might have. And if I did, then I want to go back to exactly where I just was and make it across that before it breaks up. But maybe I should just do that anyways, rather than waste time. Alright, let's check real quick. Yes. So we're done with the settlement, so... that means I can go here. Land at the... nice. Nice job, autopilot. You know what? Rather than fix my ship, let's just do that. Good old autopilot. Most of the time, it's pretty great. That time, not so much. Okay. So it was at the North Pole, I think. Or no, it was just this. It's funny that you can kind of see the planet kind of clipping. Okay. This down here. Alright. And this is pretty much a one-way trip. Alright. So it's off to the left. Up here and then to the left. To the gravity crystals. Get on these. And follow these. Wait, is this scripted to do that? Okay. If that was scripted to do that, then... then that's just mean. Okay. Guess I'm going this way. This looks like the way back up. Ship's log updated, okay. So we found something. It won't let me go that way, okay. We got a lift up there. Danger ghost matter. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ghost matter's outside, okay. Okay. Where does this take? I guess that takes me to the other side of where the spooky ghost was. Okay, spooky ghosts are down there, but not over here. Okay, we're on the other side of the spooky ghosts. Okay, this. No spooky ghosts here. Alright, and that gives us a seal. I don't remember coming across a reader for this anywhere. Okay, spooky ghosts over there. I don't see any projector wall. There might be one in here. There's... okay. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans meet in one place, share what they've learned, science start. It's called a festival. I forget. Every 10 years. All big clans, big discovery. You know, all the Nomai get to advance to. Warp cores, yep. Did the most interesting work. Festival a long time. Nico stuck here. Okay. Move that. Why we should build a new vessel. Each clan explores this universe in its own vessel. This is the heart of every clan. Unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Wanderers had no permanent home. We built a new vessel, returned to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Even meet with other Nomai, learn from them. Probably won't be hard to get parts if we stop building other new things. Towers and Ash Twins. Okay. Smaller vessel for now. Stop building so many things. Search for the eye of the universe. Lots of resources on Ash Twin. Rope core for jumping long distances. Okay. So that didn't mention anything about the ship's log being updated. Oh, there's probably some other random scroll somewhere here that has actual info. Information in the universe. No one knows how this universe is made. Everything used to be hot and dense. The universe expanded, cooled down. Once it cooled down enough, particles grouped together, form things. Phase continue to expand at a faster rate. Far too long. The universe will keep getting colder and larger until all things die. Scary to think about. Won't happen in our lifetimes, happen in somebody else's. Okay. Cool. Don't see any more scrolls here. There's probably some random scroll hidden somewhere over here. Man. Okay, that looks like somewhere I want to go. Oh, that's a Stussy point. Okay, so that's a Stussy point that I could warp to. Let me try getting over there. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't let me pass that before. School district, Water, Ice Shrine, Black Hole Forge. Okay. Ice Shrine. So this is probably the school district that I'm in. So I think I want to go all the way to the top to where the Stussy is up there. But I can't because that's blocked. Shit. Can I go this way? Will that let me up? This lets me go up a little higher. This doesn't seem intended. This does not seem intended. Okay. Oh geez, oh geez. Alright. Alright, we're on the lookout for any scrolls here. Nice beds. Okay. Nothing there. God, this area's so big, I'm not sure if I've been here before or not. Who's detected? This might be where the spooky ghosts were. Okay, this looks important. You're welcome in this place. Shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us here, the signal from the eye. Observe the eye's signal on our travels, follow it here to find its source. What we know now is this, the source of the signal. Older than the universe itself. The rest we have to learn. Open your mind to the possibilities. Okay. What is the eye of the universe? Older than the universe. So imagine how much it could teach us. Cosmic library. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. Source of the signal that brought us here. Okay. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. Early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. I have that or time travel. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. Signals a call. Are we in the intended audience? Signals the eye's voice, speaks a language you don't yet know. Maybe this signals the eye's attempt to expressing itself. Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or lack of age. Which, that says to me time travel. Let's see. I think I want to go over here. Okay, and this goes back to where I was. Didn't read this yet, though. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe wishes to harm us. It might not want to be found either. The eye might not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. Terrible circumstances of our arrival. Almost certainly certain that circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some ways wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad. Sure. Not getting a whole lot of ship log updates here. I don't know if I went over to the left yet. Alright, no scrolls. I guess I'm dropping down here. So that room I've definitely already been in. So this room over here. This room I've also been in. Okay. So if I backtrack this way, this should bring me back to that vertical elevator. And if I go down one level, that should be a level that I haven't been to yet. And this was the something or other district. Black Hole Forge controls. This seems safe. Black hole forge controls. All right, let's turn it on. Ship log updated. Okay, we did a thing. Okay, I did a thing. Wait, was there a... Looked like there was some writing over there. Okay, sure. Yeah, it's just, this is black holes. What's the worst that can happen? The planet's already exploding. Astron Project, powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Yeah. Solution 2. Craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. How much like to craft such a powerful core? I believe the Black Hole Forge crew could recreate it. Safest path for our clan. Safest path, the best one. Race challenge. Powerful core. I need the original crafters. Create the original design. Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. Vessel's warp core created before my time. So it looks like the ships for the Alamals are powered by black holes, I guess. Bending the vessel's warp core and it's causing losing valuable knowledge. Okay. Nothing behind a waterfall. I had to check. This is a video game. They're legally required to put something behind waterfalls, or else they can't ship it. Solution 1. Retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Warp cores, it broken. Present vessel crash. Said it sustained lethal injuries. A guaranteed reward for this risk. They'll repair it. Mother told me very little damage. Time to do it. Turn to dark bramble. I don't particularly want to do that. Anglerfish fossil. Ooh. Ember twin. Okay, so there might be a way to avoid the big angry fish, space fish, on Ember twin. Playing fossil fish cave. Okay, on Ember twin. Fossil theoretically help us evade the anglerfish. Hypothesis never tested. I have a feeling I need to put a fish skeleton on my ship. That's probably... If they think you're also an anglerfish, then they won't attack you. Like, that's my idea. Oh, the music's starting to get spooky. I have a feeling the sun's about to explode. Okay. Feel strange. Recreate Anona's warp core without him. Range no longer be apprentice. Black Hole Forge into my care. Always feel strange. Tries Sterling. Excitement clouded my assessment. Volunteering to build it. 3 eyes. Larger portion I consume. My clan. Okay, sure. Okay. where does this go? I'm in low gravity right now. I don't like this. I don't like the looks of this. 50% fuel. Okay, up here. This leads up to the surface. Okay. So that's a quick way down to that. So where is this? This is up at the North Pole. Okay, so this was the original settlement. And I believe I've already read this. Phantom Moon. Yes. So I've been here before. Because this is the hints for the Quantum Moon. There's the Stussy. To warp the player. Okay. Yeah, that sun is looking rather angry. Well, my ship is very far away. Yep, and that's all fallen away. Dang, I wish I could make it to that observatory. Okay. Let's see what our computer says now. Hanging City, Black Hole Forge. So none of those have the orange asterisk on them. Or you should explore here more. So Quantum Moon, yeah, there's more there. It's probably the North Pole of the Quantum Moon. Gravity cannon. Okay, that's where the shuttle went to. Interesting. Ash Twin Towers. Yeah, I haven't checked there at all. Well, let me go to that gravity cannon and take a look at that. That's relatively easy to get to. All right, where's the Quantum Moon? It is. Nope, there's a planet in the way. Surprisingly difficult to get to it this time. Sure. Also not sure about the forest variation of this. All right, so we take this to the gravity cannon. I wonder what that is. I know, right? Yeah. Oh, it's an effective shortcut. Okay, so this brings me to the gravity cannon. Okay, so there's that. All right, gravity cannon. So there's something around here that I have not explored, apparently. So this is right at the equator of the planet. I guess I didn't go up yet here. Crossroads. Okay. Not that. So there's another building next to this. Okay, it's got to be this then. So we're looking for a little tablet somewhere to put on there. Can't quite shake the feeling that I've been here already before. Let's see if I recognize this. I do not recognize this. This is new. Okay. At the shuttle, ready to make the pilgrimage. Almost ready. One more we need to learn. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I think I've been there before. Opposite side of Brittle Hollow. So no, I haven't. Follow the path west to the crossroads. You can reach the tower from there. Okay. So is this area reachable from anywhere? Okay, so this is right around the equator. I guess I haven't been here before because the planet's usually falling apart by the time I get over here. And this is in kind of a big open area. So there, down there, that looks like the the quantum tower. There we go. Oh, this gets me to this guy. Well, huh. Okay. Can I ask you something? I learned something. Alright, we did that. Found the hanging city. Okay. Was it amazing? Scary? It was. Settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. Most advanced settlement here. Why they chose it so close to that. Maybe they had the black hole for something. They did. They did need it for something. Where should I explore? Hanging city. We went there. Southern Observatory. The big dome on the South Pole. Can't get inside from the surface. Huh. So the Southern Observatory seems like something you have to get to pretty much immediately once you start the loop. So south is that way. Alright, is there anything I can just drop to? Not really. Alright. So south is that way. Then there's this. Oh, this is the thing I saw in my vision. Above you is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Ascend the stairs. Okay. But I can't because that's broken. Observatory that way. I can't remember if I've already been in there. Beneath your feet, yeah. Yeah, okay, I have been here before. Yeah, trees are moving, yes. This is the quantum tree thing. So I have been here. I just haven't been inside the quantum tower yet. Because I'm not sure how? Maybe you have to get here like really, really, really quickly before the gravity thing breaks away. The gravity walkway. Like maybe that's what I'm doing wrong there. Either that or you have to do some weird like parkour here to get inside. Here's like a hole in the wall over here. No. So let's see. That's north. This is south. So I think it's that thing that's just caving in right there. That's part of the Southern Observatory. All right, didn't die. We're fine. Crossroads east. Yeah, so that's back the way we came. Huh. Yep, didn't completely eat shit there. So that's the glacier where the hanging settlement was. So we've been there. Like, dang, maybe I should just make a jump for it over there, like I did before. It worked out last time. Is this just gonna take me back to Banjo guy? Fuck. Dang it. Naku's gameplay tip? Sure. I will take the Naku's gameplay tip. So there's the gravity launcher. Oh, really? Okay, so it won't give me the... Oh, okay. Signal identified. I see. So it won't give me the unidentified signal anymore if I do that. Neat. Okay. Let's see what the computer unlocked for me. I'm not sure what it updated. I'm sure it updated something. But there is certainly... Oh, I went to the gravity cannon. Okay. So it doesn't say that there's anything left at the gravity cannon. So I have fully investigated that. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Learn one final rule before embarking on the pilgrimage. Quantum Shard. Yeah, so I have a feeling I have to get to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, like, immediately. In order to do that, probably. Okay. Well. Progress made on this one. Gonna keep plugging away at it. This game is still quite intriguing. Still enjoying this one. Let me cut the timer here.